Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the complex world of global economics. Instead, we're going to explore the often overlooked realm of United Nations agencies, those unsung heroes battling for economic stability and prosperity around the world. Now, I know what you're thinking. The UN? Isn't that all just diplomats in fancy suits debating resolutions that don't actually change anything? Well, yeah, there's definitely some of that. But the UN is also home to a diverse network of specialized agencies tackling some of the world's most pressing economic challenges. We're talking poverty, hunger, unemployment, trade wars, you name it. There's probably a UN agency working on it. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's dive into the fascinating world of UN agencies fighting the good fight for a more stable and prosperous world. First up, we have the International Monetary Fund, or IMF. Critics paint it as a ruthless enforcer of austerity measures, swooping in to bail out struggling countries with harsh conditions. And okay, there's some truth to that. The IMF's history is complicated, but it plays a vital role in maintaining global economic stability. Think of it as the world's financial firefighter. The IMF steps in with emergency loans and technical assistance. These loans aren't free money. The IMF requires economic reforms, often involving spending cuts. It's essential in preventing financial meltdowns and promoting international cooperation. Next, let's talk about the World Bank, the IMF's slightly less intimidating sibling. While the IMF focuses on short-term financial stability, the World Bank aims to reduce poverty and promote economic development. Think of it this way. If the IMF is the firefighter, the World Bank is the architect, helping build resilient economies. They provide financial assistance for infrastructure projects, support education and healthcare, and offer policy advice to governments. Some argue its projects benefit large corporations more than poor communities. Despite criticisms, the World Bank plays a crucial role in lifting millions out of poverty. From funding schools and hospitals to supporting sustainable energy projects, the World Bank works to create a more equitable and prosperous world for all. Now let's move on to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, or UNCTAD, an organization dedicated to ensuring that developing countries have a fair shot in the often cutthroat world of international trade. Imagine a boxing match between a heavyweight champion and, well, me. UNCTAD is like the referee, stepping in to even the odds and make sure everyone plays by the rules. They do this by providing technical assistance to developing countries, helping them negotiate better trade deals, attract foreign investment, and develop their own industries. Think of UNCTAD as the champion of the underdog, fighting for a more just and equitable global trading system where everyone has a chance to succeed. Next up, we have the International Labour Organization, or ILO, the agency championing the rights of workers around the world. Founded in 1919, the ILO emerged from the ashes of World War I, driven by the belief that lasting peace could only be achieved through social justice. The ILO works to establish international labor standards, promote decent work conditions, and address employment-related economic challenges. They tackle issues like forced labor, child labor, workplace discrimination, and the lack of access to social protection. They provide technical assistance to governments and organizations, helping them implement labor laws and policies that protect workers' rights. In a world where globalization and technological advancements are rapidly changing the nature of work, the ILO's mission is more important than ever. They're fighting to ensure that everyone, regardless of where they live or what they do, has access to decent and productive work in conditions of freedom, equity, security, and human dignity. Now, let's talk about the Food and Agriculture Organization, or FAO, the UN agency tackling one of humanity's most fundamental challenges, hunger. The FAO works to improve agricultural productivity, ensure food security, and promote rural economic development. They provide technical assistance to countries, helping them develop sustainable agricultural practices, improve food storage and distribution systems, and adapt to the challenges of climate change. They recognize that hunger is not just about a lack of food. It's about poverty, inequality, and a lack of access to resources. From promoting sustainable fishing practices to combating plant and animal diseases, the FAO is working on multiple fronts to create a world free from hunger. Let's shift gears now and talk about the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, or UNIDO, the agency focused on promoting industrialization as a key driver of economic growth and development. UNIDO works primarily with developing countries and economies in transition, helping them develop their industrial sectors, become more competitive in the global marketplace, and create jobs. They provide technical assistance, policy advice, and access to finance, supporting a range of industries, from manufacturing to agribusiness to renewable energy. They advocate for inclusive and sustainable industrialization, promoting environmentally friendly technologies, supporting small and medium-sized enterprises, and ensuring that the benefits of industrial growth are shared equitably. Now, let's talk about the Economic and Social Council, or ECOSOC, a central organ of the United Nations responsible for coordinating economic, social, and environmental work across the UN system. Think of ECOSOC as the conductor of an orchestra, bringing together the various UN agencies, member states, and civil society organizations to work together on complex global challenges. ECOSOC also plays a crucial role in setting the global agenda on economic and social issues, providing policy recommendations, and monitoring progress towards achieving internationally agreed-upon goals, such as the Sustainable Development Goals. Finally, let's talk about the International Fund for Agricultural Development, or IFAD, an agency dedicated to eradicating poverty and hunger in rural areas of developing countries. IFAD recognizes that rural communities are often left behind in the development process. They focus on empowering smallholder farmers, rural women, and youth, providing them with the resources and support they need to improve their livelihoods and build more resilient communities. By empowering rural communities, IFAD is contributing to global food security, reducing poverty, and building a more stable and prosperous world for all. That's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of the UN's economic agencies. We've covered a lot of ground, from the IMF's role in stabilizing global finance to IFAD's work empowering rural communities. As you can see, the UN is much more than just a talking shop. It's a complex and multifaceted organization with a wide range of agencies working tirelessly to address some of the world's most pressing economic and social challenges. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.